Hello, myself Sunil R. Here basically we are discussing about one topic, that is the currencies basically. And in currencies basically we are discussing about the ideas basically, and this is connected with the earthquakes. So in this basically we are discussing about that how basically the earthquakes basically are connected, how things are basically connected, how the currencies department are connected. In this basically we are discussing about one topic, that is this railway basically. So the railway, this track basically you can see, and the train basically which is running, that basically are controlled by the satellites, and the satellites are basically connected with here basically I have taken as an example of one 111 to 120 planets. So 100, and assume that it's a bit 120 planets basically which are controlling this railway track and the train basically, with the help of 120 planets basically. That also basically directly planets basically can't give the data basically to earth planet, because they don't have the conversion data of the earth planet basically. Otherwise if directly planet will give the data, then basically earth planet will get end immediately basically. Immediately means that second basically the earth planet will end. So satellite basically passes the data, because it's a power data basically. Power data means you can just imagine this. So they are basically filtering each and everything, and then basically they are sending the data. That's why basically the entire creation is basically getting controlled. So you can just imagine directly basically the planet can't pass the data. If they are passing the data, then immediately the planet will get in, entire planet will get in. So due to, that's why basically the railway track basically are controlled by the power supply also basically. The power supply basically is passed by more than 100 countries basically. So each and every countries basically are controlling each and every countries, that also you can say basically. Each and every countries are also controlling each and every countries or country, that also you can say. So it's not very easy basically. See, it seems to be very easy. So this is the basically you can say the railway track basically, which is getting handled by the 120 planets, not directly but indirectly. That is the way of satellite basically, and with the help of the power supply basically. You can see this all power supply cables and this power supply, and this is the track basically where the train basically is running. So there are basically 3 to 4 aspects basically on the base of the train is basically running. One is satellite, second is the planets, and third basically is the track, and fourth is the power supply company. And power supply basically is coming from the one more than 100 cities, sorry, more than 120, sorry, 100 countries basically. It's not so easy basically. Same way basically, this is the earth planet, right? This is basically the earth planet which you can see just now basically. That is basically controlled by, that is basically controlled by, that is controlled by more than if one train is basically controlled by few satellites basically, then you can just imagine basically how many satellite basically might be controlling the planet, earth planet basically. So earth planet is basically controlled by many satellites basically, you can say. In each direction basically the satellite might be there, and basically it might be moving in the certain direction basically, which is controlled by the set of satellites basically. So set of satellites basically are basically passing by the, sorry, controlling the each and everything basically. And here basically we have saw that basically the Mumbai buildings basically, that are more than 7 to 8 lakh buildings, that are also basically controlled by the satellites basically. So each and every things basically are controlled by the satellites basically. So it's not so easy also basically, you can. So this is also basically one of the ideas basically, you can say, on the base of the railway is running, railway trains are basically running, and same way the each and every internet basically are also connected like this only basically. Internet also basically have the certain level of satellites. The television basically channel are also basically controlled by the set of satellites. Television basically, each and every television channel basically are controlled by the satellites. Then the internet is there. Then the each and every softwares basically are controlled by the satellites. Reason behind, few people says that reason basically might be this: text box is created from the thousand cities are controlled by the satellites. Like this basically via the entire internet, and the via entire software basically are also controlled by the satellites. So you can just imagine basically each and every things basically are controlled by the satellites basically. So one of the person told that, yeah, which type of satellite it is this here basically. So it's very so powerful basically, so connective. Which type of communication is that basically? Communication channel is that basically? Entire satellites are basically controlling the entire Earth planet, and basically the Earth planet is moving so smoothly basically. Then one of the person told that, yes, yeah, you are correct basically. The Earth planet is moving very smoothly, and it's very dangerous also basically. One satellite by chance basically left the control, the another satellite is like this basically. More than 1000 satellite minimum will be there basically, minimum basically actually, which might be controlling each and every direction basically. For example, right direction, left direction, top direction, like this basically. Mostly there might be 10 to 20,000 satellites basically who might be controlling the each and every planet basically. So here basically we are taken as an example of Earth planet. So one of the person told that basically this is also one of the best idea basically, on the base of the entire creation basically is getting control. So this is also basically comes into the currencies dependency. So one of the person basically asked that what is the expense of the railway basically. Then this 180 crore, 110 planet basically is also, 120 planet is also the expense of the railway department basically. Railway department basically is the, this is also the expense of the railway department. Then basically here one of the person question told that basically this planet basically is created by 900 crore, by the 190 crore of human population of the India, right basically, or is it basically created by the entire 900 crore population basically? Then basically the question was basically genuine basically, that the planet basically was created by the 900 crore, or basically it was created by the 200 population, 190 population, 190 crore population basically. Then the question basically was genuine actually. Then he told that basically possibilities are there basically. Possibilities are there basically that possibilities are there basically, that power supply basically which is getting passed, that basically is passed by the more than 100 countries, right? But here the possibilities, one is the pressure basically which is getting, that is basically might be from India land and the India population only. From the planet basically might be created from the India land and by the India population. So it might possible that 900 crore people basically might have created this planet, and India land data basically might be used, or basically it might be possible that entire Earth planet land data basically might be used, and only India population basically might be used, or it might be possible that entire 900 crore basically people might be used, and entire Earth planet land data basically might be used. So possibilities are basically there. The reason possibilities should be there, reason basically it might possible that one of the India's countries data basically might get failed that time basically. So chain basically are there of the another country basically. So like this basically the chain basically can handle the each and every trains basically. So like this basically you can just imagine the depth level of the things basically which is created by the set of groups basically. And currently basically the Indian railway department basically they are basically handling that very smoothly basically. And this everything basically they know also that 120 planets are there, which is basically created by the Indian government, and Indian government also have the location of the each and every 120 planets, where these planets are basically, and which type of doctors basically are handling this everything basically. In next video basically we are going to see a little bit more about the Indian government and the Indian software companies and the doctors achievement basically. They have made this 120 planets.